Today I'll speak about why I ride and what actually drives me for riding, what pleasure do I get out of it. I've been riding passionately for the last 3 years now, on a very serious note. In terms of uh, riding for pleasure, I've taken up riding for pleasure and I had been pretty enjoying it. In the last 3 years, I had made some awesome friends, great co-riders, friends with a lot of sense of humor, a lot of personal successes in terms of their entrepreneurship, in terms of their professional achievements, in terms of their human hearts. I had met some wonderful people who had gone along with me or sometimes themselves to different associations, different NGOs, and supported them out of the way. That's basically HOG Life is all about. HOG Life doesn't mean only riding and going to different places. But HOG Life probably means a combination of a lot of big heart, a carefree attitude, attitude which takes you to places, the ability to make friends, to gel along, to have breakfast together, to have a great smile, and maybe a whiskey or a rum, whatever your choice is. My job entitles me to take a lot of tours out of my hometown, and that has been one of my basic criteria for joining any company that I work for, is that I'm not going to leave Calcutta because probably I love this city too much. On and off I want to go and give a kiss to the city and get a hug from it. Monday to Saturday, most of the times I'm out and I do come to my office in Hyderabad and go back on Saturday nights most of the time, and then Sunday morning is my time. I love riding. I love to go to the highways and take a not so bumpy ride. I love taking a relaxing ride most of the times, and I enjoy riding at a speed of around 80 kilometers to 100 kilometers, and probably that's the speed I can enjoy myself with. Probably a Bob Marley or a Nirvana or a Pink Floyd humming into my ears, my eyes straight forward, and that's it. The wind and the easiness, the relaxation that I get is awesome. I get a lot of time for myself, and that's why I ride. The other beauty of riding is that you make some great friends. You meet people whom probably you wouldn't have met had you not ridden, and great characters to be with, great knowledge sharing, great fun, and riding together. In the last 3 years, I have taken a couple of big rides, cruising ones. One which entitled one from Calcutta to Pondicherry, and it was the Great Pondi ride, which we did before last year. And amazing riding from Calcutta to the south of India, with those wide roads, great tarmac, wonderful weather, and finally a great location to be finally in Pondicherry with Sri Aurobindo's ashram, the ocean, the wonderful resort that we had been to, and a great company of friends. Good time spent together in that particular ride. And then once again last year we took a ride to Jaisalmer, which we called the Sand and the Saddlebag ride, and another amazing journey to the north of India, and passing through the central part, and then from UP, and then we moved to finally to Rajasthan. And Jaisalmer is an amazing place. It's a mix of great desert that you get and wonderful history that's there with Jaisalmer. Everything about Jaisalmer is just mind-boggling. I mean, everyone should go to Jaisalmer. We stayed in the desert, and another important thing that we really achieved was actually going and seeing India-Pakistan border within a distance of around say 20 feet, and the barbed the lone Indian army officer safeguarding the country, is ideally not allowed going there, but we took some special permission and we are lucky enough to be there. Great roads also, though it's not as good as the south of India, and in between from a good stretch of road right from Pokhran to Jaisalmer was really a great challenging road, and we had our time there. We do had our time there. Apart from this, a lot of solo rides we have taken, and there is another enjoyment in riding solo. Great places to be. So, if I can conclude, I say I get a lot of time for myself, riding at a speed of 80 to 100. Try and see that I don't get into any type of competitive mode. Probably my age doesn't support me, or my mindset doesn't support me to get into anything competitive when it comes to pleasure. So that's a part of it, Maybe catch you soon on my other experiences of riding. In the meantime, ride hard, ride safe.